wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. Jet, we Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairin', gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death. I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. To the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness is really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairin' on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairin' on them, Ric Flairin' on them, Ric Flairin' on them, Ric Flairin' son up, baby.
Yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the SWAC, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he off of the leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walk it, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
Going on, everybody? Happy Monday. You already know what it is. It's your boy Scotty back with another one, and we are live. Hey, listen, Quince, I agree with you, bro. I miss my man. Miss my man. You know what I'm saying? Go give me way. You know, I miss my man. I miss my guy. But listen, you already know what it is. He's here. He's never too far away from me. Hey, tonight we are giving away a What Up Boy. We giving away a What Up Boy shirt. You already know what it is. All right. All you have to do to win you a Kofi What Up Boy. I think I got it all the way up to 2X. If you over 2X, I ain't got nothing for you. If you are over a 2X, I ain't got nothing for you. If you would like to buy a shirt, you can. But right now I'm giving away. All right. You got to put this in the chat. I need a hashtag long live Kofi. All right. Hashtag long live LL Kofi. All right. If you would like the chance to win a Kofi shirt, right? Once again, if you are over a 2X, do not apply. Okay. If you are over a 2X, please do not apply. Alrighty. Okay. Do not apply. So at the end of the show, I will be, I'll do the giveaway. Whoever's here, we'll mail it off to you. All right. And make sure that happens. All right. Make sure that happens. So, long live boy Kofi. Is Monday night. You already know what it is. But we in the place to be. I don't really get the chance to talk a little alma mater. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you betters be calling in, but I don't get a lot of time to talk about my alma mater, CLAFLIN, okay? CLAFLIN, that's me right there, baby. We up in there. If you know what I'm saying? CLAFLIN all day, every day. So we're going to talk a little CLAFLIN. We're going to talk a little Mayo news. We're going to talk a little something. But listen, just for old time's sake, I had to do something that I would usually do with Kofi. And I'd be like, Kofi, I want to get your opinion about this. And he'd be, Kofi being Kofi. So today I want to get y'all opinion like this. And the call lines are open. I would love to hear you guys up and early. Adam Ants, you know what I'm saying? Up and Adam Ant. I saw this on Twitter. I couldn't help myself. I said, I usually don't talk about current events type stuff, but I thought this was just too funny. A woman died while cheating on her husband in her car with said mechanic. Boy, you can't write a script any better. Okay? You couldn't write a script. There's a joke. There's a joke by Cat Williams, and he says, if you get eaten, and you get eaten by a tiger, and you get eaten by a tiger in a zoo, God's will has been done for your life. And I feel the same thing with this. You die, and you die inside your own house, and you die inside your own car, and you die inside your own house in your own car with the person you was cheating on with. God's will has been done for your life. And I am not for judgment, but I know you went to hell with gasoline draws on. I would love to hear the explanation you gave to Peter at the pearly gates, because that one would have been a doozy. Hey, how'd you end up here? Well, I was cheating and we left the car on because it was hot. So we wanted the AC to still be blowing, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't crack the garage door and I'm here. Like, like, yo, what? Oh man, when I saw this, and the husband is the one that found him. Let that sink in. The husband was the one that the husband was the one that found him. Okay, listen, you cannot. Oh my Lord, you couldn't ask for karma beyond any belief. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Listen, I bet Kofi up there right now, like, don't let her in, don't let her in. Boy, not her, no sir. Keep it pushing. We said, I never knew thee. I never knew thee. Okay, that was when I saw that, guys. I just said I had to. I said I had to. I ain't even. I'm not even like that with the whole, But I said nah, can't. That was funny. I just thought that was. I thought that was just too funny for me. All right, what? The mechanic was the one she was sleeping with. Oh, Jesus. That boy said, go and hit reverse there. Who? Oh, my God. Boy, Nick, you came in swinging, boy. That was, I needed that. Oh, that was funny. Oh, Jesus, that was funny. Oh, my goodness. That was fun. Neat. you gotta win it through the giveaway. You can't have the joke of the night and get the t-shirt. That's not how it works. Just changing the rules, but that was funny. Damn, Nick, that was funny as hell. Whew. All right, let's go. Let's move it on, man. Move it on. Next up in Mayo news. I gotta keep you abreast of all the Mayo-ness that goes out here in the world and things like that. All right. Listen, if you have not had a chance to read this article, it's so much into this. I can't even, I literally will have to dedicate a whole show to breaking down all the nuances in this article about how the former Big Ten commissioner fumbled the bag completely, right? On how they divvied this thing up and they moved it around and things like that. All I'm here to say is this, right? I will say this, is that this is literally what the SWAC goes through, but the difference is this isn't national news. This is national. This ain't HBCU game day covering or the HBCU sports or HBCU Sports Wire or me or whatever. This is ESPN putting you in the bullet points of top related news. It's crazy. If you get a chance to read this article of how bad it was, listen, it's crazy. The biggest thing to me is this, is understanding how much you have to it should be a disservice that when you read an article and people in academia or people in administration are telling you we didn't know what we were signing. We're not talking about 15, 16-year-olds. We're not talking about college kids who are 18 and 19 and not understanding the power of the pen in their signature. You're talking about grown-ass men, 40, 50, 60-year-old men talking about, I didn't know that was I didn't know what I didn't know. That is not an excuse. Just saying you don't know something is not an excuse for being stupid or man, listen. The article is worth the read if you have the time to do it. And I'm talking about you might have to read it 2 or 3 times because my reading comprehension is really low. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I can read like 3 pages. I literally forget what I just read. So I have to like reread multiple times, but that's just me. So, but I read it like 3 times because I had to understand that okay, everybody knows the Big Ten deal includes NBC, CBS, the Big Ten, right? Fox, and the Big Ten network. Well, the issue is this. The biggest issue, it's some little minor issues, but the biggest issue is this. Fox owns everything. Fox owns all of the Big Ten. And if you read the article, it's like an unspoken rule that everybody in the business knew that Fox owned everything. So it's like this, right? It's like you go into your grandmama's house and start selling her furniture. That is literally what the commissioner did. The commissioner walked into the Big Ten network and was selling stuff at a garage sale like, hey, yeah, you want the couch? Oh, the couch, yeah, ain't nobody want the couch. Yeah, the couch not spoken for. You want the grandfather clock? Oh, yeah, that ain't spoken for either. You can take that. You want the pages? You want the family portraits? Oh, yeah, you can have that too. Like, that's literally what he was doing. He was selling games he didn't have the rights to. So now you got NBC and CBS bidding on stuff they don't even have the right to bid on. Like, that's how bad this thing is. So now it's kind of like, it's like Fox is trying to figure out a way because, and this is the thing when you deal with white people. And when white people F up other white people, they sue, but in this type of manner, they're trying to work it out. They're trying to work it out. Like they're like, oh, Fox is kind of like, oh, yeah, maybe we'll work because they want to keep that. They want to keep that relationship with the schools and so it's not real. They're upset, but they're not like F everybody. We're gonna sue everybody. They're not doing that. But the issue for me is that if it was some black university, they would be suing. They would be suing. Right? They would be suing crazy. They would be suing the SWAC. They'll be suing everybody. But when it's white on white on white, it's like, hey, how do we come to an agreement? How do we do this? How do we do that? How do we do this? So I'm seeing a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is probably going to be one of the most intricate things going on in the college football season of how this thing, because from the article, based off what the article said, is that the commissioner gave, I think, CBS the Big Ten title game, which they didn't even have rights to. Like, bro, like it's wild. It's just wild. It's really wild. So if you get a chance to read it. I'm telling you, it's better than a damn book. It's really good. All right, it's better than a novel. But some crazy stuff going on in the white world. All right. Next up in Mayo news. Listen, man. Yo, white people, man. White people are just smart. Like, the one thing you got to respect about white people is when they see an okay, let me say this, right? When black people see an opportunity to capitalize on a market, when other black people see it, they were like, oh, they're cheap, oh, they're a sellout, or whatever. Like you start using a lot of words that makes that black person feel like dang, like that's messed up. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, or maybe I should. When white people do it, it's, oh, they see the value in us. Oh, they like us. oh, we can finally get what we're worth. It's just funny how mind-boggling the mind works. It can be the same company doing the same different thing, right? It's just that when it's a white person, it's, oh, they finally have seen us, right? It's like you've been the nerd for so long and you're happy that the cool kid has finally seen you. You know what I'm saying? It's finally like the cool kid has seen you, or he invited you to the club or whatever. You not knowing, you damn near looking like love don't cost a thing, where you're being used. You know what I'm saying? You're being used. So, I mean, the reason I brought this up is this. You gotta, I've preached on this platform for 2.5 years now that you have to value your own stuff. And what bothers me about dealing with HBCU alums and fans and whatever is that you don't see the value in what you have. You think that somebody has to validate you to give you something. Like, okay, like I had a conversation with a friend of mine, right? And I really respect this friend. Really do. I really do. But it's just the mindset that he was like, you know, Scott, you don't want to pigeonhole yourself by staying in HBCU and only talk about HBCU sports. And I said, nobody says that about any other conference. Like, think about that, right? I really want y'all to think about that. Somebody black told me to don't pigeonhole myself talking about HBCUs. But nobody says that about companies who strictly cover one conference. You have people who only talk about Ohio State. You have people that only talk about Notre Dame. You have people that only talk about Texas. You have people that only talk about Alabama, Auburn, Georgia. And nobody ever tells them, don't pigeonhole yourself. But as soon as it comes down to HBCU and you talk about, you know what, I don't want to cross over into that lane. I don't want to talk about white people. I don't want to do it. Oh, Scotty, don't pigeonhole yourself. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. I don't. Because if the SEC can be happy talking about the SEC, the Pac-12, now that Deion's there, is happy to talk about the Pac-12. Why is it that when you have people wanting to talk about their specific conference, HBCUs or whatever, it's not enough? You're not a journalist, or you're not part of the masses, or, you know, that isn't good enough. That doesn't make any sense to me. And it's not just him, it's other people in the space that have said the same thing to me, like, Scotty, you know, man, you're really talented. Don't pigeonhole yourself. How am I pigeonholing myself? I'm trailblazing a lane Bama's following. How am I pigeonholing myself when I'm building a business model nobody's ever seen before? That, to me, it's like this, man. When you look at the HBCU space, it is an untapped market. It absolutely is. It's an untapped market. But the only reason it's untapped because nobody sees the vision behind it. Right? Like, I respect Stephen Gaither so much, man, because for 10 years, he had been doing what he's doing and building a brand that is synonymous with HBCU schools. Nobody tells him he's pigeonholing himself. He's probably heard it. But look what he does now. Like he is synonymous with HBCUs. It's not pigeonholing yourself because you want to dominate in that particular market. You can't tell Yeti that they're pigeonholing themselves because they only want to build coolers. They don't want to build refrigerators. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell Jordan he's pigeonholing himself because he don't want to build, he don't want to make slip-on shoes. He only want to make sneak. Like, it doesn't make sense. Dominate where you're at. Dominate it. Capitalize. I'm sorry, I'm going off topic, but I'm just that just bothers me, man. That just bothers me. So, going back to this article, what I really want to talk about is essentially this, right? Is what they said about said article. So this is the article about Playfly. So y'all don't believe I'm lying, all right? Playfly Sports launches HBCU Elevate to drive revenue for athletic departments, right? The sports marketing company is launching a new initiative called HBCU Elevate, which aims to directly connect leading brands to historically black colleges and universities nationwide. That's what it is. Now listen to this. Founded in 2020, PlayFast is an emerging company with capabilities that include multimedia rights management, media, sponsorship, activation, valuation. Playfly executives said HBCU Elevate reflects its continued commitment to diversity and equality and inclusion initiatives. This opens up new opportunities for strategic partnerships and growth for universities that generate over $14 billion in economic activity each year. 14 billion with a B. With a B. Now, a lot of you Bamas validate a lot of stuff that white people do. If you don't think that white people did a study, a feasibility study, before they tried to get into the black HBCU business, you're smoking crack. I will say that again for the people in the back who missed it. If you don't think these white Bamas did a feasibility study, an economic study, before they white counterparts jumped into an HBCU arena, you are smoking crack. Because when you walk into a business, when you walk into an investor meeting, when you walk into a sponsorship, you have to show value for them to partner. Because they'll be like, why are you messing with them? And if they didn't have the information and the numbers to back it up, they ain't getting that money. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. So, Christy, let me see what Christy Hesper is. Let me see what this is. Let me see what this is. Looks pretty white to me. This is the president. Christy Hedgepath. Looks pretty white to me. Looks pretty white to me. Right? And that's the president. So to me, it's like this. At the end of the day, right? You got to know your own value. You got to know your own value. Right? You just like, even if you don't believe that it's $14 billion. And it's not like these white people didn't go out and do their study. They just made up a number. You know what I'm saying? They just made up a number. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So my thing is this. When are people in the space? I don't give a damn. Listen, you don't own it. You don't own it. Like, not like, okay, okay. I'm glad that there's black people in, listen, man, I'm glad that there's black people on the team. I'm glad there's black people on the team. Right? Cool. Sometimes you need black people to navigate the space that you're not used to. But you don't own it. You don't own it. Now, if she does right by black people, I hope they do. I hope she does. I hope Christy Hedgepath does right by them, by the HBCUs and by everybody. I hope they do. I really do. All I'm saying is this. This is a white-owned company. No ifs and buts about it. All right? No ifs and buts about it. But at the end of the day, when they have when they're telling you there's a $14 billion economic, maybe you're missing that. I'm not talking about you, Mr. Campbell. I'm talking about everybody that says, oh, we don't do this and we don't do that and we don't. I'm like, bro, $14 billion in economic impact. Now, I don't know that, because when you start, you can coagulate all that together. Oh, my bad, Mr. Campbell. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Like you can coagulate all HBCUs together and get a $14 billion economic impact. But I'm just saying, man, like at some point in time, the excuse cannot be is that we don't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have this and we don't. No. It's being creative enough, being smart enough to value yourself and finding the value and getting your value from what you've given out to the economic. It's holding everybody accountable that makes money off of you. People don't like these conversations. People don't like these conversations. It's getting your value off everybody who makes money off of you. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? I've just been preaching this for the last 2.5 years, but hey, to each his own. All right, moving on. For one of my main topics, listen, I know when you saw this picture, like, hey, Scotty, how in the hell does CLAFLIN and Valley go together? Well, let me explain. Let me explain to you all how the greatness of CLAFLIN made all this work. Okay? So I was in my CLAFLIN alumni group. Very powerful alumni group, I might say. And, got a couple insights on how this all went down. So the basketball coach from Valley is a CLAFLIN grad. T. Morant went to CLAFLIN. Now we already in the door, baby. We already in the door. Come on, man. We everywhere. That's how we make this happen. CLAFLIN graduates is everywhere. No, I did not like CLAFLIN, but I am still a CLAFLIN alum. Okay. So Nia Morant was just the third party. You know what I'm saying? She just had to get with the flow. You know what I'm saying? That's CLAFLIN Panther to the CLAFLIN Panther. That transition was smooth. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When the Panthers strike, you know what I'm saying? It is, you know what I'm saying? It's something serious. So I just wanted to listen, I don't get many opportunities. A lot of you Bama's calling for the dumbest stuff about, oh, my school did this and my school did that. I don't get much chance to say what CLAFLIN did. So I'm rocking CLAFLIN today to understand how you know what I'm saying, how we doing, you know what I'm saying, how we move. We move in silence. You know what I'm saying? We move in silence, baby. We just like a thief in the night. You never know how we moving, you know what I'm saying? We in the room, but you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? We in the room, but you just don't know. We there, CLAFLIN all day, baby. All right? Don't be overlooking us. So CLAFLIN doing what we do. Because she didn't want to go D2. Because she didn't want to go D2. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Claflin is D2. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Panthers pounce. Panthers do what I say they do. That's what Panthers do. Panthers do what the hell I said they do, Edwin. Okay? And if I say they strike, that's what they gonna do. All right? If I say they roll, that's what they gonna do too. Panthers pounce. Take your ass somewhere else. Panthers do what the hell I say they do. Shout out to my Claflin grads for making that happen, getting Nia Morant. And listen, Morant's, Ja, Nia, T, D, we, P, I don't care who, none of y'all Bamas. Get it together, okay? All right, get it together. Let's get this rolling. Okay, let's get Ja Morant down there. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it going. Okay, let's get it going. Let's get it going. So I just want to make that very clear. I wanted to give a shout out to my Claflin grads. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not too many times I get an opportunity to represent Claflin. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. All right. Next up, hey, I saw this by ASVP. Now, this name be killing me. It sounds like a respiratory disease, ASVP. Like, you're like, bro, you got that ASVP? You got that ASVPV? Like, you're like, bro, this name is hella long. But I saw this question, and it made me think, right? That does sound like a respiratory disease. You think it ain't no think? I think we're second. I think we're second behind Howard. I think we're second behind Howard. But we up there though. Get your money up. Get your bread up, KJ. You know what I'm saying? Get your bread up. Even though we in Orangeburg, we getting money. Okay, get your bread up. We got we are one of the highest giving alums. Claflin, baby, Claflin. One of the highest giving alum bases. You better get your ducats up. Stop playing with us, man. Get your ducats up. All right. ASVP says, I got a question. How many HBCU fans want to see their teams on BET again? Get your ducats up. All right. How many fans want to see their teams on BET again? Could SWAC partner with BET to create their own network? Possibly follow the blueprint of the SEC. Don't be in the comments starting mess. This is a genuine dialogue. Listen. This is what that looks like, right? These are the people bidding for BET. And my issue is this. When you're talking about BET, live sports is live HBCU sports are only going to hold so much weight, right? And I think when you're talking about a Byron Allen buying BET, to me, this is my personal opinion, I feel like there's no brand there, right? There's no brand. When you see like shows jump from network to network, or like ESPN trying to get like ESPN grabbing Pat McAfee, right? The reason they did that is because Pat McAfee has a brand. He has a
all participants are muted.
He has a brand. He has, he has a following. He has a base. So now he's taking that base and that fans that he has, and they're hoping to bring that to ESPN so the eyes can come with it. When you're talking about Byron Allen, all you know is the Weather Channel. That's literally all you know. Right now, Tyler Perry is single-handedly keeping BET Plus alive, right? He is single-handedly holding down BET Plus. And if you get 50 Cent, Power's coming, BMF is coming. So there's going to be more than just the eyes of sports fans coming to BET. So I think when you look at the overall structure of what's going on at BET, or the overall survival mode that BET is in, I do not believe that going with a Byron Allen benefits you. Why? Because the only reason that HBCU Go is even relevant is because SWAC partnered with they didn't partner. They sold themselves to HBCU Go. That's the only reason you even know about HBCU Go. There's no other reason you even turn HBCU Go on. Nobody comes home and says, yo, let me turn on HBCU Go, see what shows they got. Nobody, right? So to think that Byron Allen is going, he's literally going to do, because you got to understand, Tyler Perry owns percentage of BET Plus, right? So that means he'll have to buy. I think he owns a percentage of BET, including a large percentage in BET Plus. So that means Byron Allen will have to buy Tyler Perry out. So anybody who gets BET, right, you're going to have to buy Tyler Perry out of BET Plus because he has equity in that, right? But to me, I don't see any benefit of Byron Allen getting BET. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't, because it just, unless somebody can show me the value in having Byron Allen, in it, I just can't see it. Coach Green coming to you.
What's up, man?
What's good?
See, I almost came to your door earlier, though, man, because, when you get that C, I kind of let you slide because I was on my way.
Oh, you talking about?
But
Plumber?
anyway,
You talking about Plumber?
Plumber.
Go ahead.
I thought you were gonna give out a D.
I should have. I probably should have.
Well, anyway, but for real. I think I disagree with where you're coming from with that, because no matter who has the company, it's about how you let people run, say they said shows. Like Paramount own BET right now, right?
I thought Viacom owned BET right now.
Well, Viacom, that's what I meant. Viacom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Viacom own them, right? But they brought Tyler Perry into the fold. So it don't matter who owns it. It's all about how you run it. And say Byron Allen do buy it. You don't necessarily have to buy Tyler Perry out. He can continue to let Byron Allen do what he's doing now, and also bring in 50 Cent. Let 50 Cent bring his shows, all the shows and all the other ideas that he got, because 50 Cent already don't like certain stuff that stars do. So that's how you can look at it, because Byron Allen could buy it and he want to, keeping Tyler Perry on and bring in 50 Cent, and you still get the same thing that you talking about.
You're right. That's possible. Then
as far as,
go ahead.
I was about to say, as far as some of the channels that BET have that run on Syndicate, like BET Her, he could turn that into BET Sports and leave the other BET for everything else. And then also comes with VH1. You can rebrand VH1 and do something else with that.
I think that's fair. My thing is this, there's nothing about what Byron Allen has done that tells me that works. Because the griot is not good. Nobody watches the griot, right? I mean, everything that, if you look at the rating system, everything that Byron Allen touches is at the bottom of the rating system. So the only thing he's banking on is BET and BET's name. You know what I'm saying? Because it's BET. You get what I'm saying? Like, BET is the draw because black people resonate with the name. But at the end of the day, it's gone. It's been so long since it's resonated with black people. It's just that you still have to have some type of energy behind it. Now, I do agree with you. If he starts bringing on powerful players like, 50 and everything like that, if I'm being honest, I think the best bet for BT is actually a conglomerate type of situation where it's just the best of black minds get behind BT and they run it. Now, the thing with that is that everybody has their own vision. You know what I'm saying? So does that work for everybody? You know what I'm saying? Like being a part of a team and trying to make it all work and bring BT back to what it was. But I think Byron Allen by itself, I think that's just a no-go. I just can't, I don't trust it because the stuff he's doing with HBCU Go is really other than the production is not really that good. Like bro, he made a post. HBCU Go made a post on Twitter talking about we're gonna play replays of rivals of FAMU and UAPB, and they're not even rivals. Like, it was, first of all, it's a trash game. They're not rivals. Like, the stuff that they do at HBCU Go is not good. It really is not. The production is great. Don't get me wrong, the production is great, but just every how it's ran is not good.
But you're looking at it wrong, man. Everything, when you start something, everything takes time. It don't necessarily, because, all right, ESPN is a big entity now because it took time before they even got there. Everything takes time. And then you got to look at it, it's mostly steaming right now. So steaming is kind of different when it comes to viewership, man. So this is early in the process with HBCU Go. Let's see how they keep building it. That's how you judge it, how this next upseed, the second year of HBCU Go look.
Negative.
Because ESPN first season wasn't great, but as they kept going, they learned and got better.
Negative.
Hey, think about it. Even your look at your situation. Look how you built your program.
Let me.
It started off slow, and then you kept on building.
Listen, you're missing what I'm saying. The production is half the battle, right? They have great production. That is what kills a lot of up and coming programmers, right? Is that it doesn't look good. HBCU Go looks good. Their problem is programming. They don't have any programming. They suck at it.
Dude.
That should be the dog. Coach Green, you literally have all of the SWAC at your disposal. Everything they own, you own it. So you telling me you can't go out of your way to do better replays than FAMU and UAPB? That's what you telling me? You telling me that you can't do a replay?
It's a lot of other games you can do replays of, though. It's a lot of games on there that you can go watch the replays of, though.
Like I said,
the
programming's bad.
When yes, you could say that the program is bad now, but as it builds, it gets better.
Okay. I just said the program is bad. Like,
I can say this is my thing. You judge it off year 2.
Okay, we'll see.
Because everybody going into this as a microwave. The way this society is at times, sometimes it's microwave, bro.
No, I just feel like if you have all the sports in the world in the conference and you have great production, programming should be the least of your issues. Programming is the easy part. The production is the hard part. And they have great production, so you just can't make it make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. The program is easy. Put this here, put this there, promote this, promote that. That's not the hard part. The hard part is making it look like it's worth a damn. And they do a great job at that. So that's why I don't agree with your point, but it's okay though. I appreciate the call. AQ coming to you. What's up, Q?
Good, brother, man? This is Quincy in Texas.
What's up, Quincy?
Hey, what's good, man? Honestly, I kind of see both of y'all points, and I kind of see what you're talking about. Man, honestly, I think it can work, and here's the reason why. Mm-hmm. Because if Amazon Prime, man, nobody was ever thinking that NFL Network would work on Amazon Prime. You had decent talent. Well, they didn't have any superstar talent. They did it with what? It's Magic. Smith and 2 random people, which, I mean, you know them from playing on the football field, but, they weren't your all-star commentary cast. I can see if BET was to get sports on their network, I can see them pulling in talent like maybe just like Fox did ESPN, take away Skip Bayless from ESPN. Maybe you can get a Jay or a Tiffany Green, one of those talents, and take their following, or Stephen Gaither, that'll be able to start something there. But one thing about it, I do agree with you what you said on the talent part. I mean, you got all of the programming that you want. ESPN got rid of all of their talent because they was like, we're going to invest money into the programming of the NFL and the SEC networks versus paying the talent. So yeah, you're right on that. You just got to get good at displaying your talent.
I think. Okay, so I get what you're saying, but my thing with the talent, the broadcasters, you can find anybody who can broadcast. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not really my thing when it comes to the production. My thing for the production is just how it looks visually. Are the cameras good? Do they have angles? Do they have graphics? Right? That's my thing. When it comes to the NFL, that's a tough comparison because the NFL doesn't need anything. The NFL sells itself. Right? If the NFL moved themselves to freaking own network, everybody will be on own network because you don't want to miss no football. You know what I'm saying? The NFL dictates the terms. They don't need a pro. That's why they can go to Amazon Prime. That's why they can go to such random things. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, we work here, we'll work there, we'll work this. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm sorry, go ahead. You don't think that HBCU alumni won't follow their program?
No, I agree.
Just like NFL?
No, I agree. But what I'm saying is that people are saying people were talking about like turning BET into like a sports network. I'm like, that won't hold BET. Like that's not sustainable. Nah. Yeah, that's not sustainable. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I was saying was like that's not sustainable. If you want to have live sports, that's why I said if you have a 50 Cent and Tyler Perry, that they come with programming. So they're going to have more than just sports eyes on BET. So that's sustainable. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying. It's just that if you get Byron Allen and he just wants to take your SWAC sports to BET, it's like, okay, that's good. But after that, then what? Because you're not going to show every game. Right, you're not going to show all the 9 games that are being played, so it's like it's literally going to be what HBCU Go is simulcast on BET, or he'll do it like this. He'll do what ESPN's been doing. He'll simulcast the games that the schools are shooting, and it's like, bro, that's no different than ESPN Plus.
You're right. You're right on that, but like I said, that's for them to do the marketing for BET and BET Plus. Like the UPN tried to do well. It would have worked with FAMU, but unfortunately, UPN went under. Unfortunately, the FAMU had to drop their program from D1 back to FCS. So yeah, you're right. So good talking to you, Scotty.
Hey, always, Q. Appreciate you.
All right, take care.
All right, Mr. Sargent, coming to you. Hey, what's up, Mr. Sargent?
What's up, Scotty?
What's up?
So I hadn't been calling in a while, brother. Just got real hectic and busy, end of the school year and all the things you got to do for your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
All right. So is it just me, but I'm just happy black folks own BET.
It hasn't been.
I'm just happy black folks have BET again. Like, we had it,
hasn't
and then
been
we sold it.
It hasn't been sold yet. But Tyler Perry owns a percentage of it, but it hasn't been sold yet.
Oh, it hasn't? Oh,
no,
okay. Well,
it's been bidding on, but it hasn't been sold yet.
Okay, so I'm a little premature. My bad. Here's the deal, man. I don't really care if it's BET, HBCU, League Pass, ESPN. I just want to see my black college football game.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
I really don't have a problem with whoever is going to broadcast it, as long as they do a really good job. I don't subscribe that, hey, this is our first time doing something, so we get a pass to not do it as well as we should. Right? Just because it's your first time doesn't mean you have to get a C or an F. I believe just because it's your first time, it just means you need to plan better, do some benchmarking, see how other people have done it, and then come out with your product. You should at least get a B or B plus going in, right? I don't believe that your quality should suffer simply because it's your first time. And then whatever you do as a baseline, then it should add on and get better and get better and get better. But personally, as long as I get to see FAMU, as long as I get to see, the HBCUs that I care about and all of the sports, not just football, I'm good with whoever can put that on the internet for me, or present it to me on cable, or present it to me on TV. That's the bottom line, brother. I'll let it go with that.
Hey, appreciate it, Mr. Sargent. Listen, Mr. Sargent is making a great point, right? And this is why I have a problem with a lot of how the SWAC moves. And a lot of people will say, Scotty, that's just not how business works. But when you're in the market that you're in, you have to move differently, right? Because of the simple fact of the matter is you can't do it like everybody else, because you got to be more resourceful. So to me, it's like, it is too much technology out here for Alabama State to look the way it looks. It's too much technology out here for Jackson State's broadcast to look the way it looks. Like half of the school's broadcasters are ass. It's ass. Like Alabama State, I don't know the last. Listen, I can't tell you a time nor a score at any Alabama State game. It's literally Bama's just running up and down the field and you're watching it. It's ass. So my thing is this: if you can't even do the bare minimum for your schools and upgrade, when you got FAMU, Valley looking like something, they looking like something. It bothers me. It really bothers me, because it's like, why can't you sell that to somebody? Right? If everybody in the MEAC, especially the MEAC, I don't even know the last time I done seen a MEAC game on YouTube, if I'm being honest, right? But if you're able to get everybody on one accord, have a decent broadcast, people aren't asking for ESPN graphics. Valley and FAM, they give you some good high quality stuff, but really people just want to know, it's the bare minimum we're asking. Can I know the down and distance? Can I get the time? And can I get the score? That's it. That is all. Can I get the down and distance? Can I get the time? Can I get the score? And if everybody had that, to where you could then take those numbers and say, hey, this is what we're generating, or hey, this is what we're doing. Or if you could put that all underneath of a SWAC umbrella, and the SWAC able to package it as, hey, this is how many views the SWAC gets, instead of individually with so essentially like this. If this is how you manipulate the numbers, you put everything underneath the SWAC umbrella of the SWAC digital network or whatever, right? So everything gets funneled through that. So when you're watching, so it might be, 3 or 4 games being watched at once, but all the views go underneath the SWAC digital network. So they all count towards the SWAC. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, Bridget's coming to you. Ooh, excuse me.
Yo, what's up, Scotty?
What's up, Reed? Talk to me.
Man, all I got to say is, are we entertained? That's all we want. All we want to be is entertained. We want entertaining commentary and the simple things that you add. That's really all what sports is entertainment.
Yeah.
If you put the entertainment factor in the sports, people are going to watch it. Black people just watch it because it's in school, regardless of if it's entertaining or not. They be like, oh, snap, Mississippi Valley playing, let me watch it. Just because it's a school. Simple. If you put entertainment factor on it, it can blow everything out the water. For me, Scotty, it's this boring ass commentary. I'm sorry. I just think every school has boring ass commentary. Now, when it go over to ESPN and they do their little things, Tiffany and they do their little thing, it's cool. It's good. It got the vibe.
Yeah.
But when it comes to these schools and just these regular ass commentary, I'd rather watch it not on law, bro. I don't want to hear him. I'd rather put that shit on mute and just commentate my goddamn self.
Listen, the thing that I've realized about the commentators, right? And you kind of gotta keep it a buck, is that a lot of the schools, they're school based, right? So it's like they're going to be biased, and two, if they're not always going to be top quality guys. You know, it's not like they went to go hire two big guns to come in and commentate for the game. So at that point, you know, Alabama State, I'll take anybody talking over the damn game. They don't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hit or miss in a lot of areas, but I think you got to start at the bare minimum. For me, the bare minimum is just the production. Like, can I get a down and distance? Can I get the time? Can I get the score? And then we'll work from there. Jesus Christ, we'll work from there. You know what I'm saying? It's like the bare minimum, man.
Yeah, most definitely. And like Scotty, like about the other sports, how like I know it's kind of hard, kind of packaging softball. I know people want to see it, but like I know it's gonna be kind of hard packaging that. How is like you package the other sports into it? Because I mean, I ain't gonna people watch softball, baseball, and other sports, but it's like, is it really gonna be that hard to package those stuff into it, or is it not?
I don't think so. Listen, everybody has their own fan base, right? Like, yeah, it's not. People think just because it's not as big as football that there's not a following. I talked to Josh from FAMU. He said his busiest sport is softball. He said he gets more buzz. He said his second busiest sport is softball. Like, that's how much people love it. That's how much people want to, you know, see it and talk about it. So, you know, it's like when you're not in something, you don't really know about it, right? So I think that if you give people the opportunity, like bowling, you'll probably be surprised how many people want to actually see bowling, or, you know, maybe watch a championship game or something like that. Because I would stop and watch it. I'll be like, oh, shoot, okay, cool. I might watch a couple, couple lanes, you know what I'm saying? Couple 1, 2, or 3, you know what I'm saying? You know, a couple pins fall, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's just able to go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the key. People want to just be able to go see it. Like, if I want to go see it, I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like the SWAC baseball championships. It's probably going to be on the SWAC digital network on YouTube, which is totally whack. They don't let you comment. They don't let you do a live chat. They don't let you do none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's literally like, it's just whack, bro. It's really whack. It's really whack. But it is what it is.
Shit. God damn it, let me commentate. God damn, I'll put some color on it. Some color commentary on it.
Yeah,
God damn it.
A lot of color. It's gonna be too much color. Boy, you be banned on FCC. Hey, appreciate the call, Bridges. That boy stupid. He said, God damn it. Wake coming to you, and Mr. Porter coming to you. What's up, Wake?
Yo, so here's a little rumor mill. So with the HBCU go, I just peeped it the other day. A lot of people don't know. Those who don't know, Byron Allen owns the platform called Local Now. Check that out.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I peeped up HBCU Go. So I agree with you. Production quality, great, fantastic, put you to sleep. And right now they're putting their feelers out. Rumor mill has it that Byron Allen Media Group will be partnering with Stadium Sports. They're working that out right now. If you know about Stadium, they cover a lot of FCS D2 sports. When that partnership kicks in, they're going to be covering HBCU games for HBCU Go, but will be on Local Now. Local Now is in the process of becoming the first online platform to have live streams from the major networks, NBC, CBS, or whatever. It's called Point One. So instead of going to, I'm gonna go watch NBC over antenna on TV, they're gonna have it on Local Now. That's what they get ready to do now. So pay attention to that. They're gonna partner with a production company to cover most sports to put on HBCU Go under Local Now.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so
watch that.
All right, so slow it down for me. You know, listen, you got a barn here for me. So you're saying Byron Allen is going to partner with Stadium Sports.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a production company.
Yes, they have their own sports network. They already have their own online platform.
Okay, so how does Local Now get put into it? What is Local Now? How does that get blended in with Stadium Sports?
So Stadium Sports, like I said, Room Mill, they're going to produce the game. They're going to cover it. That feed is going to go to under the brand of HBCU Go, but it's going to be broadcasted on Local Now because there's an HBCU Go Sports on Local Now. If you go to Local Now right now, go to browser, go to app, you'll see the HBCU Go Sports channel. They're going to be showing those games on that.
Hold on, my bad. I'm going to Local Now right now. Okay, so you said shows, channels. Let me see channels.
You should see a HBCU Go Sports channel on the Local Now network.
Let me move this out the way. Let me blow this up. HBCU. Look. Oh, you on? I see you on there too, huh?
Yeah.
Boy,
it's a bunch of channels on there. They got a ton of news because he owns. You see it?
Yeah, no, I'm saying all the news stuff. Let me see. You said HBC. Let me just type in HBCU. I'm gonna see if it works. HBCU. Yeah, I got a kickoff show. That's all I got though. I see the kickoff show.
Yeah, you gonna see it. It's a kickoff show, but if you keep scrolling, as a matter of fact, if you go with the channel. If you go to the app, it's easier to navigate because you can jump down to sports and you'll see it's channel 1528. Because right now they got a Texas Southern and Alcorn State game on.
1528.
They're showing basketball right now.
Yep.
Old game.
Go. I see it. Yeah, I see it. Right there. Oh, okay. Dang, okay.
He gonna hit it because he owns 36 news networks in 36 cities. So when he hits, he's gonna hit a lick in a minute. He's gonna be the primary online platform with a lot of digital content because all the properties that he has. And it looks disjointed, but it's not. So when he partners that Stadium Sports, because Stadium Sports has a lot of stuff. They cover everything. Rugby, lacrosse, sports, whatever. So he's gonna partner with them in the production covering sports, which they are already around markets of the HBCUs. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. They'll say, okay, we're going to cover all these games for you. And then production, you pay the production partnership, and they're going to put the HBCU Go brand on it and stream it through Local Now. Local Now is his big money bank.
Okay.
It's huge. It's huge.
So let me ask you this, because I already know the SWAC ain't getting no extra money out the deal. How much do you think he comes away with? How much do you think he comes away with partnering with Stadium Sports and Local Now?
With the production, with the Local Now and advertising, because he got a lot of money from Local Now, and the advertiser is going to be on that, and he's going to put that in the package. So to answer the question, what is it, $12 million a year he's paying?
Yeah,
I'm going to guess he's going to make at least 36 per year once to get the machine rolling. It's going to take 2 or 3 years to get it there.
30s? You think you're going to come out with 30 mil a year?
Oh yeah, his net worth is like 800 million right now. And if you look at his news, the news property that he owns, he gets a ton of money. Matter of fact, if you go on the app, like on Roku or Fire, you will see your local PBS stations live now. So whatever's on the channel with PBS is on Local Now. That's his first leg into this live broadcasting thing. Once he gets the other, like a Fox or whoever, that's when the big advertising going to come in. So an advertiser comes in and say, they're not going to come in and say, oh, I'm going to put money on HBCU Go. No, they're going to come in, we're going to put money on Local Now, and he's going to sprinkle that. That's what he's going to do.
Over wherever he wants to.
It's going to be a package deal.
Got you. Okay. Man, wait, hey, I appreciate
so
it.
He's not going to pay for the production. He's just going to partner with somebody to do it and then go make money from that.
You know what's so bad about this though, Wake, before I let you go, is that if the SWAC would have partnered with him instead of sold it, how much money they could have made.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, they sold themselves out. They just say, hey, we ain't making nothing. 12 is better than nothing. We'll take it. And we don't want to be bothered with it for 10 years. If they did it 2 or 3 years, okay, whatever. And then you go back, you come to the table. But yeah, they sold themselves, and then Byron Allen gets into a bind where it don't work. You know it's in the contract. He easily cut that thing.
Yep, easily. And then walk away. No harm, no foul. That's crazy.
Right. No harm, no foul.
Hey, Wade, appreciate the call as always, my boy.
All right. Yep. Peace.
Hey, Mr. Porter, coming to you.
God bless you, Scotty. I ain't got much to say. All I got to say is we have 176 people watching and only 70 people liking the stream. That is a problem. Get the likes up. It ain't too hard to do. All you got to do is press that thumb button. That's it. Get the likes up.
Appreciate
Keep going.
Appreciate it, Mr. Porter. Appreciate you.
All right.
All right. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Hey, let me say this, man. I can't express to you guys how much, like, how you do business sets you up for a long, long, long way ahead, right? Because I look at it like this, and I'll say this, and you guys are going to get mad because you're like, oh, Scotty, you always talk, but what the SWAC is doing, if I was the MEAC commissioner, I would do the complete opposite. I would not sell all my stuff. I would do a partnership or equity deal inside of HBCU Go. Well, now at this point in time, you know what I'm saying? If I'm Byron Allen, I really don't even need the MEAC if I really wanted to play, because I got the bigger brand. Not better football, I got the bigger brand, right? So it is what it is. So to me, it's like this. I don't know if you guys know, right? And a lot of you probably don't know. Like Roger Federer, very, very, very famous tennis player. He stepped away from his Nike deal, right? They were paying him $10 million a year. He got offered by a new company, right? The new company was called Uniqlo. And if you don't know what that is, let me show you some images. Let me show you. All right. This is the new company that Roger Federer, right? This is the company that Roger Federer partnered with, right? So they were up-and-coming company, right? He was the brand name. He was the guy, the biggest tennis star, all that. They paid him, if I'm not mistaken, I think his first contract was maybe $5 or $8 million, right? Something real low, but he asked for 3% equity. Listen to me. He asked for 3% equity in the company. Guess how much Roger Federer is worth today? $600 million. Off of owning 3% of this company that he helped build. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Bamas. SWAC was the bigger brand. They should have got an equity deal in turn with HBCU Go. You need me more than I need you. Byron needed the SWAC way more than the SWAC needed Byron. And the fact that you sold your draws and did not get an equity deal out of what you are building is crazy. So now, whatever Byron Allen does for the next 10, guys, I need you to understand this. For the next 10 years, Byron Allen has the free reign to do whatever he wants with every SWAC sports right deal possible for the next 10 years. And the only thing the SWAC will get year in and year out is $12 million. Now, mind you, if it grows, if HBCU Go grows to be a $300, $400 million company, the SWAC sees none of that money. It gets $12 million. If HBCU goes under, no harm, no foul for Byron. I can't pay you what I don't got. I can't pay you what I don't got. Listen, you guys can get mad at me. %1. Like that. You guys can get mad at me all you want about how, oh, Scotty, you're a hater. Scotty, you don't know this. That. Listen, it's bad business. It's bad business, right? I keep telling y'all, you can move a certain way when you have a luxury of money, right? When the white power schools or whatever, when they drop the ball, it doesn't hurt them as much because they have a lot of cushion to fall on. They got the state representation. They get the state funding. They get the donor. They get the business. They get all of that. They get all that. HBCUs don't play by the same rules. So when you do business, you have to make sure that you get everything you can off the table and some. So the fact that there is no equity in this deal when you're the one building the company, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I never will. But oh, man, y'all crazy. Hey, listen, we going to get to the giveaway real quick before I get up out of here. All right. Make sure if you want to be a part of the Kofi giveaway, I'm giving away a Kofi shirt, a What Up Boy shirt. All right. If you are bigger than a 2X, can't do nothing for you. All right. Can't do nothing for you. If you want to enter into the giveaway, got to put hashtag Long Live Kofi. All right. If you want to be a part of the giveaway. Here we go. All right. What Up Boy shirt. If you are bigger than a 2X, do not enter. Okay. I'm just telling you that right now. I ain't got a shirt for you. If you want to, I'm just telling you right now. You know, you might want to give it to your son or your daughter or something like that. I ain't got nothing for you. All right. So let that go for a little bit. Remember, hashtag LL Kofi if you want to enter into the sweepstakes to win you a Kofi shirt. All right. Mr. Richardson, it got to look like this. It got to look like this, Mr. Richardson. All right. Listen, if you win, okay, if you win, you got to text me your address. All right. Don't be putting it all in the chat. I don't want that to happen. All right. If you win, you got to text me your address. All right. You got to text me your address. Make sure you're locked in. Text me right here. I'll make sure I send it out to you this weekend. All right. Long live Kofi. Once again, if you are bigger than a 2X, please remove your hashtag. I can't stress it enough. If you are bigger than a 2X, please, for God's sakes, please remove your hashtag. All right. Give you a couple more seconds before we get up out of here. Let me see. After this, we're going to do the giveaway.
Baby,
woo!
SWAC. Who is? Woo!
Get your entries in.
SWAC. Oh, I wake up motivated. I wake up motivated. I wake up motivated.
Get your entries in.
I wake up motivated. I wake up trying to bless somebody, inspire somebody, encourage somebody, help somebody to the next level. I got time today. I got time today. I got time.
Hey! That never gets old. Oh, God, that never gets old. All right, here we go. If you think he won, you sadly mistaken. Draw again. J Reed _ 302. J Reed _ 302. See what happens when you're a hater? Could have won, but you're a hater. J Reed _ 302. All right. Text me. All right. Text me your I want to make sure I get your stuff before. J Reed, you in here? Hold on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, text me. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, man. All right. I didn't see my name. It was going too fast, Paris. You know what I'm saying? It was going real fast. You don't get to see everybody's name. You be going real fast. Come on, J. Reed. I need to make sure. I don't want to show nobody, numbers and stuff like that. But all right. Well, J. Reed, you know what number to hit. Make sure you send me your address. Make sure you send me your shirt size. All right. Listen, guys, I appreciate everybody for participating in the giveaway. Until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna holler. God bless. If you would like to buy a Kofi shirt, all right, the shirts are $25. No, I'm sorry. Shirts are $30. I got a couple hoodies left. I think I got a large hoodie. I think I got 2 extra large hoodies and a couple, like a 1 large and 1 small hoodie. So if you're looking for a hoodie, you can DM me. Hoodies are $50. Shirts are $30. All right. So if you're interested, just let me know. You can DM me. You can cash at me, DM me, and I'll send it out to you in the weekend. All right. Peace.